This video will show you 2 ways to set up an improvised drum set for both practice and for Zoom at home. The first way makes use of soft surfaces like a sofa or your bed. All you need is a pair of sticks, papers, and a practice pad. The practice pad is optional. First, set up an elevated surface, and that will be your hi-hat. Place the pad, if not a stack of paper beside, and that will be your snare. Lay down the following stacks of paper to form your Tom 1, Tom 2, and Tom 3. The lessons are going to be conducted in 2 different phases. The first phase will focus more on your pad work, your counting, and your strokes. Set your camera down at the first angle where we can see your hands, pad, and you very clearly. This will form the main part of the lesson. Once we are comfortable with that, we will then move on to the second part of the lesson. The second part of the lesson focuses more on your beats and your coordination. Please move your phone to the second angle as shown. The second angle should be able to see clearly both your hands and your right leg. Do not worry if you can't hear or can't see the phone from your second angle when you are playing. We will only require you to play a few bars before returning to the screen to give you instructions and feedback. If you are not using a laptop or using a phone stand, you could also use household items to hold down your phone. Please make sure that the camera is not covered and the angle is at a correct position. The second setup will be more for hard surfaces like your tables and your chairs. The first part of the lesson is fairly straightforward. Set down your pad with the first angle and proceed on with the lesson. When we move on to the second part of the lesson, you can take your pillow as the hi-hat, your pad as the snare, a t-shirt as the first tom, a pair of shorts for the second tom, or even a bunch of socks. Place your items down comfortably to be able to accurately reflect of what is that of a drum set. Place your right leg in between the snare and the tom tree to make sure that you have an accurate representation. Once the first part of the lesson is done, set your phone up to the second angle. Again, make sure that you can see both your hands and your right leg's movement. If your phone keeps dropping off, you could use household items to hold it together. Again, please make sure that you are not covering the camera hole and the camera is pointed at a suitable angle. Please make sure that you are wearing a headset during the class to be able to hear the instructor and the instructor's drums clearly. Some things that will help in the class will be to have a printer to print out notes before or during the class. Another thing that will help is to have a metronome on a secondary device right next to you during the class. Both of these items, however, are optional.